And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Titch and Geezer's Friday night chat along. And on this channel, it's your regular Friday night or Saturday morning, if you're in Australia, viewing. Geezer, how you doing, sir?
All right, mate. Yeah, I'm a bit fucking half asleep. Don't know what's the matter with me. Yeah, good. Got to watch the highlights of that game during the week. It was hard to tell by the highlights, but yeah, it was a win. And the young lads got a run out, didn't they?
Yeah. What did you? How much of it did you see? And anything impressionable from what you did see?
Yeah, I only see about 10 minutes of highlights, but I go by what everyone else saying. Like Potts was really good. Yeah, flashes of Guilherme when he come on. Magic Juice still not firing yet by the looks of things. Fulcru scored a good goal.
Yeah, that was a good finish actually.
Yeah, that was a belter. Usual gave a goal away by a mistake, even though that was that Casey. Should forgive him.
Keeper Fodringham should have done maybe a bit better as well.
You should save it. You should save it. Fuck.
He's bad. He's really bad. So
it was a miss hit.
We need to keep her in ASAP. Roberto says, good evening, Titch and Geezer. Evening, Roberto.
Robert.
Hope you're well. And good evening, Titch, Geezer and all, says Inky Boy. Inky, hope you're well. And as always, right, Geezer, I've got a bone to pick with you. All this time I've known you all this time now, 6 years maybe. Two things that you've clearly been misleading me and the people. You said you're not interested in friendlies and you're not interested in watch-alongs. And on Wednesday, you took you took part.
Right, you got to remember, I didn't know I was doing a watch-along till 5 minutes before I went on that show. What? That's not fucking. So I didn't think we'd actually do it. I just thought, do the first 10 minutes or something because I can't see it anyway.
Yeah.
And so I didn't even know. But again, it was at a time like same time as this, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or an hour later. So you could do that if West Ham played. I could do watch-alongs if you could do it at 11 o'clock at night every week. If you were playing over there, but I don't.
I would say this: if lack of enthusiasm was a person, it would have your picture next to that because you did look very.
I was getting a gist of the game from what Budgie was saying and the comments were saying, but that I couldn't even see it. But yeah, it was all right.
Right, I watched from the start, and I thought not the game, the show. I thought that Anton and Russ or one of them was going to do a watch along, and you lot might tag along. I thought that's what it was. I thought they had a watch along set up, and you lot were just going to maybe join it or whatever. But clearly,
apparently Russie would normally do, but he had work the next day, so he couldn't do it. So yeah, I didn't know nothing about it. I got out of bed, went to the link, and it wasn't until I went on, and Budgie said, "Oh yeah, we've got the watch. What? Watch it." Fuck yeah.
Good evening, Colin. Glad you can join us as always. It's good evening, Tim, and good morning, Kieran, you lovely gentlemen. Is it windy there?
Great call.
Is it windy?
It is a bit breezy, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, because
you hear it?
They pick up every. Yeah, you can hear it. Yeah, like
do they?
Like that in my ears. So, are we going to see more? Geezer doing watch-alongs and all that from now on. Then are you a new watch-along your thing? No.
Because from after that, most of them will be at midnight and 1 a.m, won't they? For me,
So if they weren't that late, you would do some watch-alongs, would you? You know what? To be in all seriousness, jokes aside, I think if it was like me and you, and we was both watching it at the same time, I think, we was focusing on the game and tactics, and I think it would be a good. Not that I'm not saying let's do. I'm not saying it, but I think us two together watching it at the exact same time, so we're not out of sync. I think it would actually be good for the people watching. You know, like to get some like a view on how the game's going and all of that.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Being out of sync, it really does spoil it as well. You know, if you're out of sync past 20, 30 seconds, which you could be.
And some people do watch alongs and they're like 2 minutes behind the actual game as well. So it's like if you're a viewer and you're watching it live, it's like, yes. But anyway, good evening. Walito says, good evening. Oh, Wally, have you been getting your training in for the upcoming season for the Darren Higgins Cup that famously was snatched out of your grasp in the last 3 or 4 weeks? I hope you've just been doing your push-ups and sit-ups and all that, Wally. Evening, Inky. Evening, Wally. Right, so Giza, what's happened since we last spoke? I've run through a few things. You run through a few things. People in the chat, a few things. Luis Diaz has completed his about £66 million move to Barcelona. Liverpool have made a bid today for Isak, 110 plus add-ons, which has been rejected, but Newcastle are anticipating Liverpool will come back. Paqueta has officially now been cleared of the serious charges against him. He's come out, I believe, and thanked the support of the West Ham fans and all of that. And by all accounts, I think West Ham, unless we're going to get like a decent amount of money, not a cut price, then both parties are happy for him to stay at West Ham and maybe get back to his best. What have I missed? What do you want to throw in there, or do you want to elaborate on anything I've just sort of?
Yeah, I suppose Paqueta's good. Yeah, we'll just wait for the official announcement. But I said a while back, said them fuckers in the FA, they got all their lawyers together to make an announcement, but they had to find him guilty of something, didn't they?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A silly charge that wouldn't be a charge if the other things were true.
Exactly.
Or,
Yeah.
But they weren't true, so why would you bother? But they had to find something to try and justify what they've done. But it was only a consequence of you charging him that this charge come up, that you didn't cooperate properly. That was probably the phone thing, Yeah. Nonsense. Absolute fucking nonsense. So, yeah. It's good to see that that's it done. I might put my jumper on, Peter. It's a bit bloody. That's a wind from the desert. That's cold.
Yeah, because when it winds your end, in my ears and probably the viewers, it goes.
Is it bad?
Yeah, it picks. No. I'm saying them things pick up everything, which is good, obviously for when you're talking. Training my new system, says Walito. Right, we are linked to Brazilian goalkeeper John Victor Sean seen footage. Oh, sorry. Goalkeeper John Victor. I've seen the footage. He is rubbish. Oh, no.
Well, we're linked to about 4 keepers, so that Hermansen looks more like the favourite from Leicester.
Right, listen, I remember about 2 years ago, and I'll jog your memory. A lot of people were saying, Areola in and Fabianski out, and I said, I'm not fully convinced about Areola. That 2 years ago, and I said, I'm not sure whether Moyes is at the time, because obviously, you understand? But looking at him now, he didn't play the other. Well, he did, but I'm saying he looks fucking bad, doesn't he? Like he does look really, really bad. Like
I think when you say Fabianski weren't at his, but when we brought Areola in, he probably weren't at his best. But I think Fabianski got better.
Yeah.
And then when they had the competition between both of them, they were both better for it.
Yeah.
As soon as you take Fabianski away, Areola looks fucking dog shit. But I've never thought Areola was any better than Fabianski.
No.
I always thought he's a decent keeper as Fabianski. But that's it. I don't think he's a massive upgrade from Fabianski. No, so we need another keeper anyway. We've got to bring one in, whether he's 1 or 2, and then let them fight it out.
Yeah.
But we've got to bring one in because that Foderingham.
No. Yeah, I knew even when he was with Sheffield United in the Premier League, even before I said this guy's terrible, and then obviously we ended up signing him. I was thinking, like, oh man, but yeah, he's bad. He's real. But I think the way Potter wants to play, and he does want to play a bit more possession based. Even at the end of last season, Areola, basic passes out from the back as well. Nothing too technical. He's, he gives the ball away. So
yeah, he struggles with it, Geezer. You know what I mean? If this is your prototype football, you want to play straight out from the back with the keeper. He's not the man. You got your heart in your mouth every pass he plays out from the back.
Yeah, and even like I said, at the end of last year, he was providing assists for the other team and all of that. Like, yeah, he's awful, and they are quite basic passes that he just sort of fluffs often as well. And it's almost that, he's going to give away a lot of goals if we stick with him and we stick with the tactics that obviously Potter wants to employ.
Yeah, I don't think he's right for it. As Fabianski's probably not right for it either,
No, not for that type of, if that's what you want to do. Right, Wally says, what did they find him guilty of? I know you said that, but just to clarify, what exactly was the charge that he's found guilty of? Do you know?
Well, I think it's about the cooperation, right? Which means, you remember, they took his phone.
Yeah.
And they had it for fucking, months. And then they gave it back to him. And then he got, but in that meantime that they had it, he got a new phone.
Yeah.
So when they gave it back to him, he just lobbed it, threw it away. He had a new phone.
Yeah.
And then they came back weeks and weeks or months later, said, we want that phone back again. They said, well, I haven't got it. And I think that's what they're charging him.
See, that's
whether they've told him, do not throw that phone away, we might want to see it again.
Yeah.
Nobody knows. But that's what they're charging him.
But they had the phone in their possession for a period of time and gave it back to him.
Yeah.
And then what are you going to find that you didn't find already on there?
Exactly. Who knows? What the fuck? What? How much more? Surely once should be enough for you to get anything you want. What else? What did you forget to look for? Yeah, exactly. Oh my God, we didn't check his WhatsApp messages. Yeah. All right.
So, me personally, if I was representing him, I would say they're clearly incompetent because once you have that phone in position, you should know what you're looking for and you do your due diligence. The fact that you've requested it back means you lot don't know what you're doing. So, how much faith do we have in this inquest or inquiry or whatever? Anyway, but yeah, the way they obviously dragged it out, and like you said, the charge relates to something that shouldn't have even been a thing anyway. It's only, you understand? So really and truly, if they had anything about them, that they definitely wouldn't have charged him with that. You understand?
Exactly. To me, you're right. It's their incompetence, it's their mistake then. But you're going to charge him for your mistake.
I don't know. Is there any sort of rumors about how West Ham or Paqueta is going to proceed with this, or is everybody just going to leave it like that?
No, there's nothing going up. I think it might be left at that myself, but because look, why don't the FA had to investigate it, right? You can't knock them for that.
Yeah.
But after that initial investigation, it went on for 8-9 months. Then they charged him. Now, if they made them charges and threatened to give him a life ban, well, you must have had evidence that proves something.
Exactly.
And by this independent commission that looks at it, you haven't. It can't be proven. So, how fucking incompetent is that? It's like the Crichton prosecution service, See, they need enough evidence to justify taking it to court.
Exactly.
And they didn't.
Inky says, it gives you faith in the FA. Laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Colin says, Paqueta and West Ham should go after the FA, but hearing they are not going to. Okay, so he's answered the question that I did ask, like, what's the rumours in that? So, do you think that West Ham, because of what Paqueta's, hypothesizing, because of what he's been through over 2 years and it's just been a long drawn out saga, do you think West Ham would say, you know what, for his sake, we'll leave it at that. We won't even try and take this further because even if we do it as a club, it still sort of involves him. Why would West Ham not take it further?
Yeah. I think it'd be a hard one to do. It'd be a hard one to do. You think you should be able to because you lost an £85 million transfer. He lost a fortune in wages. You know, that's the consequence of what they did. Like I said, the investigation isn't the issue. It's the fact that you did make them charges and they didn't stick.
Yeah.
How can you get them for it? I don't know. It might not be worth the fucking hassle, because they'll probably go on for a couple of years.
Yeah. Right.
You know.
So if somebody was representing him in this case and that, for what his charges were, is there anything comparable as to, okay, well, this one only took 6 months to get, like, why did this? Yeah, like this is not the norm, is it? 2 years. That's not normal, is it?
You wouldn't think so. That's to me the biggest problem with it. Not so much they done it and charged him. If you done it, but surely you should be able to wrap this up in fucking 6 months. You know what I mean? Well,
exactly.
Surely. There you go.
Anyway, right. So that's Paqueta. I said Diaz has signed for Bayern Munich. Who's that? Who's that good for? Is it good for Liverpool? Is it good for Diaz? Is it good for Bayern? Or is it good for all three?
I think all three, even though, Diaz is very well liked at Liverpool. They wouldn't have bothered them if they could have kept him, but they got a good deal out of it. You know, 66, 67 million. Good for Bayern. I think he's a top player, geezer. But I know why they're doing it. They played a blinder in this window.
Exactly. Ridiculous, isn't it?
Absolute blinder. You know what was coming. To bring in Florian Wirtz for 100 fucking million, then Kirkes and Frimpong, and then really stitch Newcastle up by going to get their target, which was Etike, and they got him.
And knowing that we don't, not only we want him, we want this Isak as well. Yeah,
and today was the first fucking bid. I was waiting for it. See, I thought it'd be 120 million the first bid. They reckon it could be 110, 120, whatever it is. But that's going to be rejected. But it's happening. It's going to happen. It's as simple as that. Especially when you've turned Isak's head. When he's turned around and said, I want to explore other options. Didn't go to Singapore. Now he's overtraining with his old club in Spain.
Sociedad.
It's just going to happen. They've really been stitched up, Newcastle.
Right. Wally says, I got to meet Lucas and Lee from the American Hammers in person at the Man United match. That's so Wally, is that obviously that's the first time you've met them both then? And how did that go, Wally? Because we did speak about American Hammers. We did speak about potentially you lot, Lawrence, Charlie, Wally, maybe. Anyway, let us know, Wally. How did that conversation go? Did you lot speak about YouTube and anything in the pipe? See, I've never had any interaction with Lucas or Lee. I know the channel, but I haven't been on there or spoken to any of them. I know who they are. So are they going to get back at it, or is that finished now? Wally, let us know what's going on. Evening, gents and chat. Good evening, Danny boy. I hope you're well.
Hey, Danny.
Thanks for joining us as always. 2 weeks to go, Danny. I know you'll be back for the show, for the Darren Higgins Cup. Right. So the other thing was, what did I say? Diaz. I know it was the Liverpool and the Isak. What else? What else has happened in the world of football since last week? Did England, the women, they won, didn't they? Since we sat down here. Yeah. So exactly. Another penalty shootout. Yeah. What else? Since we last spoke. That was since we last spoke. That's why I mentioned it. But it was terrible.
Yeah. Another penalty shootout. They only missed. Yeah, they weren't so bad in this one, even though Spain were horrendous. I think they missed about 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, they won it. But so what?
You know what annoys me? I think I've said it before, but they've done it again today. So I had Sky Sports on this evening, and then obviously it says sounds like a Japanese name, like let's say Yendo signs for West Ham from Urawa, whatever. And then I'm thinking that's like they don't specify. They keep doing it in articles as well now, so they won't just say women's football, whatever. Boom. They just put it there, and you think, who's that? Like, you're talking about like you understand now. It's just like they've merged it into one. Where
that's what they're trying to do.
So annoying. and it happens all the time. Like, like I said, I thought, West Ham has signed some Japanese guy. Like, no, it's the bloody women, which I've got no interest in. Yeah, and they've stopped specifying. They've won more than the men. See, for me, I don't look at it like that, because for me, it's two different sports almost.
Yeah, it's two different sports.
It really is.
Good luck to them. Well done. But geez, I just cannot watch a full game of it. It would kill me.
But I'll be honest with you, yeah. If West Ham was in the Betway Cup and England women was in the World Cup final, if only one team had to win, for me, it's West Ham. You understand? But
absolutely.
If it's the England men and it's the Euro nations and it's obviously the shitty Betway Cup, of course I want, like England men, of course. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? But yeah, I've got no like I said, I only put it on because there was nothing on, and it was like, fuck it, let me just put this on. But it's terrible. Like, the standard is so bad. Like, it's awful. So that don't count, Danny. Like, nah, it's two different sports. I believe so. Anyway. What else has happened? I'm trying to think. So Everton, right? Everton are who we played, obviously. David Moyes has said, we're not ready for the start of the season, and there's a few reports that are they're almost a bit worried for Everton from what you saw. And anybody, Wally went to the Man United game, innit? Yeah, it wasn't an Everton game. From what you saw, I mean, it's only a friendly, so you can't really take much from that. But what would be your concern as an Everton supporter?
David Moyes.
He done well when he went back.
He's making excuses already. The season ain't even started. He's already up there. You go back. But it's amazing to see. I mean, he done well with them last year. Really, they done all right. They were pretty solid. And to come, they were far better than we were.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that game, they looked pretty bang average. By all accounts, they were crap, and as they were in their first game. But and then you got him saying that they haven't got the players and not ready. He goes, Jesus. There you go. Could be one of the teams dragged into the bottom relegation battle.
They're into their new stadium, obviously. They're there from the start of the season, aren't they? Like, they are. Yeah. So, are you a little bit more upbeat that? I know we've got our own worries about West Ham, but maybe seeing other teams, actually, they're going to be maybe.
I mean, I'm more worried about his comments because pre-season, it always the same, man. You can't judge it from pre-season game.
Nah.
If you did, look, Abraham Grant had 100% record in his pre-season that year, and got us relegated.
Yeah,
it's really impossible to judge it from that. All you can judge is what Potter's trying to do. That's getting insight into that. I sort of see it now, but I'm not sure we've got the right players to do it at the moment. Now, 2 or 3 more signings before the end of the window, then you start, looking up and going, that's better. It can be done. We need a box-to-box midfielder. I'll tell you, that's serious box-to-box midfielder.
Yeah.
Like Potts, I'd say, will be involved in that squad for the season. Hopefully, he'll come good. I say he's playing well. He's coming in doing really well. But lots of youngsters do. What can you do over a season? I still, regardless, I think we're going to have one of them season, Geezer. We're going to be stuck between 12th and 17th. That's where I think we're going to be.
Yeah, I'm not optimistic at all.
No, a couple of good signings might change my mind with that, but we haven't got them yet.
Right, so Wally said Lee has been super busy lately, but he did express interest in maybe doing something on the channel. We will see. It would be, it would be good. It would be good, especially if we had Wally, Charlie, Lawrence as part of that channel. That on a weekly basis, you might see these on camera, us in the chat. Watch this space. 1 sec. Huge stick insect discovered in Australia found a remote rainforest in Queensland. Huge chicken stick discovered. Did you hear about that?
No, I haven't, Robert.
How big is it?
Or is it an unknown one? One never discovered before.
Discovered in Australia, found on a remote rainforest in Queensland. Give us some measurements. We've got Everton. So Leeds have got Everton. And and it's at Ellen Road, isn't it, Danny? So Leeds are playing them. So that would be a good indicator of where Everton was at. Because last year, like once he took over, they done well. They had some results as well. So I want to see where they're at this season and going away to Leeds. Yeah, they are away. Good. Everton have done a Villa Chelsea and have sold the women's back to the owners for 60 mil. Wait, hold on. Everton have done the same as
they done it as well
and sold the women's back to the owners. What does that mean?
Yeah, Chelsea and Villa done it. They sold their women's team back to the owners of the club.
I don't get. What does that mean, though? I don't.
That means if they sell it, they pay 60 odd million. That gives them for their PSR.
Oh,
helps them with the PSR. That's the idea. Chelsea done it and Villa done it.
Oh, wow.
Chelsea done other things, sold the hotel back and all that bollocks.
Wow,
it's a real dodgy shit, but apparently it's allowed.
Fucking hell. Yeah, see, that's great. Yeah, I didn't know what the hell. Yeah, now okay, I get it. Wow. The Japanese goalkeeper Suzuki. Yeah, I've heard of him being linked to West Ham, pulled out of a game. Speculation he is coming. Who does he play for? Colin.
Is it Parma or something like that? Or begins with a P, I think, whoever it is. But yeah, that'd be a good move, like. You know what I mean? Because the old Asian, you get a Japanese. I mean, he's a superhero for them, Japan. That's Suzuki. Yeah. You get him in, mate. The interest you get from Japan, shirt sales and fucking all sorts.
Yeah,
you'd be amazed. Even though it's a shirt sale.
Yeah, windy. But how tall is he? Because coming from Japan, he's not been out from Japan.
I don't think he's that short either, Gary.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he is.
Shit. Broja from Chelsea to Burnley. Here we go. That's Fabrizio Romano.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Means Moyes has money to buy players, says Robert. Yeah, obviously, yeah, with that little dodgy stuff that's going on. Right. What he says, I got to watch the Everton Bournemouth match. It was before our match versus Man United. Oh, so you watched that as well. Bournemouth crushed Everton. Danny, you have nothing to worry about versus Everton. Oh, so Wally watched both games actually.
All right, yeah, watched them. Oh, he went to the Man U game. Yeah.
No. So when he obviously in that same stadium, it would have been Everton Bournemouth first. So he watched that and then he watched Yeah. Wally, how much was the to watch two games? And also, who did you go with, Wally? Is Souček on his way to Everton? He was in good chat with Moyes after the get on the pitch tapping up.
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
Oh, fuck, mate. But he loves Souček. Why wouldn't they have a good old chat, mate? Why wouldn't they? I think Paqueta had a chat with him and that as well. Yeah? And I said in that show the other day, mate, fair play to Moyes. Well, his evidence when he had to go to that and gave evidence. Really helped it, I think. I mean, because he was talking about that game where they were charging him with getting booked on purpose. I think it was a Bournemouth game.
Yeah.
He weren't meant to play because he was meant to. That was the bid had come in from Man City. They'd agreed shit with Man City, so he weren't meant to play. But Moyes asked him whether he would. He brought him on.
Yeah.
So he's never planned to play.
Yeah, exactly. So how can he play?
So how could he be telling people to bet on him to get a yellow when he weren't even meant to play? So Moyes went there and told him that, and I think that made a big difference.
And now when you get his phone, it's quite easy to pinpoint that day of the Bournemouth match, and then you just go to that day and say, was there messages sent? You understand? Was there bets placed and all of that? Because obviously he wasn't even meant to be playing. So for him to instigate that or set that up. It's got to be on that day because he wasn't even meant to be playing. So just go to that. You understand? Go to that date on his phone and get the relevant information, which I'm assuming you didn't get nothing, and then wanted the phone back. Okay, yeah, Palmer. Oh, he is 6'3". Okay, yeah, because I just assume Japanese quite smaller. He's got a good name. What's his first name?
He's named after a motorbike.
Yeah. One ticket got you into both matches. It was $100 to sit in the West Ham section. Ridiculous prices. That's about what's that about? About £80 or 80?
At least 60.
Yeah, more than that, I reckon.
60, 70. Yeah, about 70 quid, I reckon. Guessing.
Wally, who did you go? Oh, here we go. I just went by myself, but the Philly Hammers took a bus there. So
all right.
Is that Katie K Philly Hammers or not?
Yeah, was Katie K there? No, well, he would have mentioned Katie if he'd seen her, wouldn't he? Drooling over her.
Kawasaki, Suzuki, Honda. That would be a crazy name. That's not his name. Yeah, that would be hilarious.
Covers all three.
How much is West Ham getting for taking part in that cup thing?
Fuck no. Not much. And get a few quid out of it, I suppose.
Yeah, not World Cup money. Suzuki's shirt number is 125. That would be yeah.
I had a Honda 125 when I was fucking 16. There you go.
Oh shit. Yeah, Katie K was there too. Got a hug from her. ...
I did. Good to see.
That's why I went by.
How's she doing though?
That's why he went by himself about his wife. He's thinking.
Yeah, got your number, Wally boy. Yeah, we know what you're up to. Yeah.
The Godfather.
Just going to watch football, love. Oh yeah. Who? Oh what?
Oh, Lucas. No, Lucas and what's the other one? From
Lee.
Lucas and Lee. Leave out Katie K. I'm trying to think. What else since we last spoke of note in the football world? Rashford has joined Barcelona. Had he already joined last week?
Well, it was in the thing last week, but yeah, I think he had a friendly where he played. I think during the week. I don't know what happened.
All right, I don't know if you've seen this, and anybody online as well. I'm sorry, in the chat. So I think Dean Saunders sometimes does talk sport. Gabby Bonlaho's on there, and there's another guy on there who, they're all cool with each other. But the two, not Dean Saunders, Gabby Bonlah and someone else, they was on there, and they were just speaking about Dean Saunders had gone on there and said, "Oh, Marcus Rashford," and talking about he drives a Rolls Royce and blah blah blah, and they're saying like, what the fuck's what he drives got to do with anything? Like, you understand? Like, why is that got to do with anything? Like, what clothes he wears and all? Why is that an issue? The question is, does he deserve a move to Barcelona? So the answer should be stick to football, right? You mentioned that, and without saying it, because then when you go into the chat, everybody's saying in there, but yet nobody questions, Jack Grealish, £100 million, always out drinking and all that. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? So they're like, so what? What car does he drive? Like, does somebody's personal life, does that bother you? I mean, who would bother you more as a West Ham player if they weren't performing on the pitch? Rashford or Grealish?
Neither. I think, to me, I wouldn't give a shit about what they fucking drive. I would give a shit about their attitude on the pitch.
Yeah.
And I was saying for ages there, his body language, I thought Rashford looked bad on the pitch for quite a while. Man United, like he didn't want to be there. He didn't look like he was trying that hard. Now maybe that's just him. That's just his body language. But he just didn't look happy to me. There was something wrong. That's the only thing I'd question about him. I mean, the car thing might be because remember he crashed his Rolls Royce, didn't he?
I didn't even know that.
Right, a couple of years ago, right? But it weren't him. Someone crashed into. I think it was an old lady crashed into him.
Yeah,
fucked it, completely fucked it. Because there's a geezer with a YouTube channel, massive YouTube channel called Mark Armstrong.
Okay.
He went and bought he bought Rashford's Rolls Royce and at auction.
Okay.
And then he's got it, and then he repaired it himself, right? Yeah. Got a massive YouTube channel, geezer. You know, it's unbelievable how big it's grown. Yeah, it gets millions of views every fucking thing he puts up. And they fixed it all up, now being Rashford's, what's the name? So that I'll say it, beautiful Rolls Royce too, geez. I mean, fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
It's one of them fitted, custom made sort of ones. It's gorgeous. But yeah, whether that's anything to do with the car thing, I don't know. What he's driving now, I don't know. But back then it was a Rolls Royce.
Right. So Dean Saunders also said, why doesn't he just drive a Range Rover? So Gabby on was like, okay, does it need to be a Range Rover Evoque, a Sport, a Baby? Like, what the fuck? So and so drives a Range Rover. You understand? But yet, if you remember, years ago, Range Rover used to be the thing that was frowned upon. Oh, look at them in their bloody. Do you understand?
Yeah, look at me, Carl, wasn't it? Yeah, look, wankers.
And you know, Saunders. I mean, sorry, Ogbonnahor pointed out Rashford's been a professional for 10 years. You've got people that have been professionals for a year driving Rolls Royce. Like, why are we speaking about what he drives in regards to does he deserve a move to Barcelona? That was the question, and Dean Saunders' response was what he's driving.
I don't think it matters. Even though it was quite good to see when Klinsmann used to pull up in an old VW, didn't he?
Yeah.
You like all his money. He's like an old battered fucking Beetle. He's driving. You think, oh my, makes him more humble, I suppose.
Well, and then you fast forward where the wages are a lot more, and Kante is turning up at Cobham in a Mini.
Yeah, there you go.
You understand?
And you know that there's a guy who does that. You see it every now and again. He stands outside the training ground, watch them all drive out. And that's what he's a car watch. He shows who's in each car. Yeah. And Socek come out with a Volvo. Of course he fucking.
Yeah. Scandinavian stalwarts, the Volvos. Right, Suzuki's name is Zion Suzuki. Right, is he full Japanese then? Or is he half Japanese? Because Zion is, I wouldn't associate that with a Japanese person. Is he half Japanese, half something else? Let me know, please. Suzuki is obviously Japanese.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Japanese. But he might be a mix.
Tottenham beat Arsenal for another trophy.
Yeah. I've seen the goal, Danny.
I heard it was a screamer by Saul. Was it Saul?
Just past the halfway line, geezer. They lost the ball there. Because Ray had come out and then passed it into the midfield. The boy got it nicked off his boot. And that Saul just hit it. Bang. Straight over his head, mate. Straight in the goal.
Just inside his half, he scored from.
Yeah, just inside their half, bang.
And was that the
there, was it straight over his head?
And that was the winner. It was 1-0. I invited my wife, but she declined. She is all fair in love and antics. Good for you, Wally. Rooney's boys played for Man United. Rooney's boys or his boy played for Man United. What, Kai? For which Man United? Not for the first team.
Fuck, mate. Was it Arsenal had a 15-year-old on the other night?
Something. Is it Max or something? Yeah. Apparently they've got. Yeah, he's meant to be good.
Fucking him. If he's shiny, if they're giving him a little run out already, Jesus Christ, he must have some talent.
There are pictures of Soufal taking the public bus. He still ain't got a club yet, has he?
No, who was it interested in him the other day?
Wolves, mate. I think I saw Wolves.
Yeah. He was linked to him, Wolves. Otherwise,
yeah. I think he was born in America. Yeah, he must be half. Boy. Okay, so Rooney's boy. Did he play for the first team, Robert? And in against who? Yeah, somebody check. Zion Suzuki. I'm assuming he's got to be half and half. Yeah, he can't. Yeah, this Zion is not a Japanese name. No way. Suzuki's father, from the West Indies. Yeah.
Oh my word.
Yeah, that means he's going to be a great, great handling, Plays cricket and all
that. Yeah, good at cricket.
Okay. Thanks for that, Colin. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna check out Zion Suzuki.
Oh, yeah, fucking Bob Marley. Bob Marley fucking country there.
Isn't it? This is just random, and you probably know the answer is obviously yeah. But did you know that Bob Marley was mixed race?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He doesn't.
I did. I can't remember the thing on it, but I do know he was mixed. Yeah.
He don't look.
Yeah, it was surprising.
Mixed, does he? He doesn't look.
Not really. No.
No, he actually. Yeah. Right. Okay. No, in the Super Cup, possibly under 21s. So Wayne Rooney's son. Because I just wasn't sure whether it was just someone else's son, and is he going to be any good? But we'll see. Most of these kids. Geezer, the car was a Mansory.
Yeah, Mansory. It's a Rolls Royce Mansory.
Is that
it's Rolls Royce, right? And this mod Mansory, they're real custom fit out inside the interior.
Oh, is that
Mansory stuff? And when it gets fitted out, it probably costs you another couple of $100 just to fit it out with this geezer called Mansory who does it.
Is that was that Rashford's car, yeah? Or when the guy done it up?
Yeah.
So sorry.
And the interior geezer is fucking beautiful. It's gorgeous.
Right. So sorry, just to clarify, was the Mansory custom, was that with Rashford, or when the guy bought it, did he then add the Mansory custom?
No, Rashford had done it.
Okay, right. So roughly, how much do you think that car was when it was done?
Oh, I think it was something up about £900,000, something like that.
Okay. So on Rashford's current wages at Man United, that's about 3 weeks' wages. So
yeah, when you look at it that way, yeah, that's right.
So what? It's
crazy. Yeah.
What? Yeah, you understand. What's that got to do with anything?
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I mean, it can reflect your character, I suppose, if you're fucking driving a Ferrari. Right? I don't know. You know, depends what you like. I mean, I'd probably buy an Aston Martin if that was me.
Do you know what? Yeah, I've always said this. Yeah, if I was a footballer making the money they're making today, I would, and especially if you're, it's a lot of, however close you live to the training ground, normally you've got to do a bit of driving, yeah? Me personally, one of my cars will probably be, like a Mercedes Sprinter where in the back you've got the screen, you've got the sofas. I'll just get driven around. I'll be I wouldn't, especially in London with all the traffic. I think I'll just relax in the car and you understand, like a Mercedes Sprinter done out. I sit in the back, it's got the screens. It's got, you understand? That's how I think I would travel to and from training. I wouldn't.
You'd have a chauffeur.
Yeah, I wouldn't do all of the driving. Yeah, I'm not really. Yeah, I think I'd just be sitting in comfort.
Yeah, could do that.
And locked away from the traffic, so I wouldn't even sit. I'd just be in the back with a, TV screen or whatever. Yeah, I think I would travel like that. Zion Suzuki, 22-year-old Japanese, plays for Parma but doesn't look Japanese. Yeah. Okay. Talking 30 grand for a wing mirror. Fuck it.
Yeah. Fucking crazy money, man. Crazy.
Oh, okay. Right. Suzuki had a Ghanaian father. Okay, so he's Ghanaian. Okay. And a Japanese mother. So he's from West Africa then, his dad.
Yeah, it must be.
Yeah. So maybe he's not good at cricket then, after all.
Yeah. They've gone downhill a lot, West Indies, in cricket lately.
Oh.
Yeah.
So next week, we're going to do what are we doing? We're doing our predictions for just like who we think's going to win the league, who we think's going to... Is Champions League 5 teams again this year, or is it 4?
I think, I don't know, that was an extra bonus one, wasn't they? Because of I don't know if it... No, I don't know.
Right, can somebody clarify that, please? Is this... Actually, no, yeah. Is this season 4 Champions League or 5 again? Because obviously...
Didn't they only decide that as they went through and who qualified for the latter stages and all that, then decided who's going to get the 5th spot? last year.
Yeah, we got it on that coefficient or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So you might not know till 3/4 way through the season.
Okay. So we'll do top four. We'll do top four. We'll do winners, and we'll do the bottom three. Who we think we'll get? We'll do that next week. Bottom three, yeah.
Yeah, do the bottom 5 or something, just to see who's going to be battling it out.
Okay, yeah, that might be better actually, because it will be hard to just pinpoint just the three. Right, who's not here today? Freshie, Lawrence. CB jumps in sometimes. Right, you look. Come on, give us something to talk about. 6 Premier League teams in the. He says, "Oh, all right, yeah." But I'm saying. He's saying there'll be 6, which is obviously because of last season. But qualifying through the league this season, Danny, is it top 4 or top 5? This year we'll have 6 because of who won the Champions League? No, that was PSG. Why have we got 6 again?
Why we have 6? I'm sure it's only 5. Why would we have 6? Oh, who won the Europa League? Tottenham.
Oh, yeah, Tottenham. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Danny.
Yeah. But next year, right, Danny, is it back to the top 4 or is it the top 5?
I think that'll be just that coefficient thing gets decided during the year. So
right,
I think it's just top 4.
Ronaldo and Benzema drive Bugattis. Now I know Bugattis are not cheap.
No.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, some of them is like fucking 5 mil. You know, like so they're like ridiculous prices. Yeah, Dean Saunders. I don't know. It's almost that's just that makes sense because Tottenham Man United. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Another one. Witser. Apparently, he's gone back to Bournemouth, but he's let them know that he ain't happy and he don't want to be there.
He won't even turn up for training, was he?
Yeah, he wasn't.
He's done it as well, hasn't he? Fucking hell. So it looks like Newcastle bound.
But you know what the funny thing is, yeah? This is what I was thinking today when they put that on Sky Sports. So Newcastle their back would be up that Isak wants to explore his options. But in the same token, they would sign a person who's refusing to train for his team. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, you understand? It's like you're going to be unhappy about Isak, but somebody who's doing worse in regards to how you should conduct themselves, you would still sign him as well. You understand? You're probably like, you're probably hoping that he goes on strike. And Isak, he's just saying,
I don't like it the way these players do it nowadays. I think it leaves a bad taste in the mouth. I mean, he's still got 3 years on his contract.
Who's that? With the
you know what I mean? Isak.
Yeah.
Yeah, to me, it's a bit fucking lame. I mean, what's the point of this contract if you can just turn around and say, "Oh, I want to transfer. I want to out of here." Fucking, what's the point of the fucking contract? Yeah. Newcastle could refuse to sell him.
Yep.
Well, how's that going to work out? That means Isak's going to be pissed off playing for you. Is he going to put it in? You know.
Yeah.
I think they're being pressured into. They've got to sell it because he's made it clear. Now, and the other, when I told you about Gibbs White.
Yeah.
I think I always said in the beginning, his agent told Tottenham what the fucking buyout clause was. Right? I've no doubt about it, right?
Yeah.
But not necessarily to get him sold, but to get him a new contract and probably double his wages, which has happened.
Yeah.
You dodgy fucker, man.
Do you know what looks funny? Dodgy. When he's re-signed, he's got the Greek guy who's the club, like
Marinakis.
He looks like you've been forced to sign that contract. You smile for the picture, and then get your ass back to trade. Yeah, he looks like he had no choice.
Damn it.
Bugatti Veyron is 1 million to buy, at least. Yeah, I think that's at least.
I think some are more than others,
Yeah, some of them is Bugattis are overpriced VW as they're made by VW. So Wissa potentially going. So look, Bournemouth, if they lose Wissa, they've lost Wissa, they've lost Burma, they've lost Norgard, who was their captain, and they've lost Thomas Frank. They've signed Kelleher from Liverpool as their new. I mean,
yeah, how the fuck did they work that one?
I don't get that either.
Fuck's sake! Why weren't we there?
Yeah, we need a
really rate him.
I think 18 mil as well, which I thought you would have went for maybe about 25 or even 30. But yeah, 18 mil is quite cheap. Do you see Brentford in that bottom 5 coming up for this season? I don't want to. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I think that they, everything about it is. Oh yeah, you could be selling all the crown jewels, mate. You could be in trouble. No wonder you only got the keeper. What was it? Was it Brentford or Bournemouth?
Brentford have got the keeper.
Yeah. You might need it. And Bremo, to me, is a massive loss. Whistle as well.
Manchester United are apparently after Watkins as their striker option. Would that be a good fit for you?
I think it might be from Watkins. But here again, depending what you're paying for him, because it's dead money again for Man United because of his age. He's 29? You're going to get...
Yeah, probably about 29.
By the time, if you get him for 3 years, there's not really going to be any sell-on. There's talk of him going to Newcastle as well. He's a decent, experienced Premier League striker. He's no replacement for fucking say like Isaac if it was Newcastle.
Right.
But yeah, I'd have him. I fucking love him at West Ham. Watkins, he'll get you goals. There's no doubt about that.
100%.
Fuck it. You definitely get your goals. Yeah, but depends how much the price is, I suppose.
Well, look, the Daily Mail are reporting Isak has been left sweating on his dream move to Liverpool after they lowballed Newcastle with an opening offer, and then claimed they were walking away, with sources believing the Reds have bottled it and they have strung along the striker. Do you think Liverpool have bottled it and they don't really want Isak? I don't. I think that they 100% want him.
100%, they brought Etike in and then sold Diaz. It's all sort of geared up for Isaac being there as well, Yeah, it just is.
And this is the Daily Mail reporting that, which I think is bullshit. I think that Isak was probably their, I would say even ahead of Wirtz, maybe their number one target. Where we need somebody like that. Yeah, because obviously they had Nunes. Jota, rest in peace, was a very good option for them. But I think they wanted a proper number 9. So I think he was always their primary target.
I think so.
One sec. Chris Wokes, blah, 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 Manchester United. Let me see. Tottenham. Crystal. Right. Right. West Ham want to bring in. Okay, that's another. Right. Eze has been heavily linked with Arsenal. I think his release clause is 68 mil, but Palace has said to Arsenal, we want at least half of the release clause paid up front if we are going to let him go.
Yeah.
Is the Arsenal player, like, will he get into their starting team? Would you put him in their starting team?
Yeah, I think he would be. I know Arsenal, they don't want to pay it. They haven't, the buyout clause, they haven't put a bid in to it. Make that happen. So I don't think they value him that high. But I'm sure Eze do well anywhere he goes, to be honest. He's got that something about him, isn't it?
Okay, watch this.
Is he hard working enough though? That's the only, I don't know, defensively. But
can you imagine, you've got the likes of Palace, Wolves and Brentford, right? But you imagine, as your 3 behind the striker, you've got Mbeumo, Cunha, and Eze operating off the left. That's a quality 3, but they've come from smaller clubs. Do you understand? But those 3, and then like a shit hot striker. Those 3 is definitely a Premier League. Behind the strikers, isn't
absolutely.
In any team.
Zaydon and Mbeumo and Cunha, 2 of them. And Gibbs White, the 2 free players I picked from last year, I thought, well, they're good. And of course, they get picked up by bigger clubs straight away as soon as they realise what's there. And that's the tale of the Premier League, guys. Everyone, Southampton have found it. They've been raked for years, haven't they, of their top players?
Yeah.
And look where they are now. And this is what happens. Wolves could struggle next year. Brentford could struggle next year. Even though they had good seasons. You keep losing your best players, which is always going to happen. It's just the way of the world. And you can't, that's why you feel sorry a bit for Newcastle. They can't compete with these clubs because they haven't got that revenue power that they have.
Yeah.
Man United or Chelsea or Arsenal. They haven't got that revenue, and they never will, because at the end of the day, they're a one-team club up in Newcastle.
Yeah.
They haven't got that worldwide fucking support.
Yeah.
And they never will have it. And that makes a difference. The revenue is massive. And if you're not allowed to spend the money you got, it doesn't matter if your owners are the richest, PIF fund are the richest in the world. It doesn't matter because they can't spend it.
Yeah. And that is the problem. That's what they said on Sky Sports today. They're the richest club in the world, but these restrictions is all tailored. Are they tailored just to keep the top?
Of course they are. Of course they are.
The same sort of the worldwide.
When Abramovich done it with Chelsea, no one cared. They were delighted he was spending ridiculous monies on players from all over Europe and bringing them into Chelsea, paying them ridiculous wages, which drove the transfer market high.
Yeah, because
of them. That's what done it, and they didn't care that he was going to buy all the best players to win a league. Didn't care. But now they've all established themselves. Man City have done it. Man United keep trying to do it, keep fucking it up.
Yeah,
but they've got the revenues to back it up, and that's the thing. But it is geared, whether it was purposely or not, it's geared so no one else really can compete with them.
Yeah,
yeah.
And the proof of that is obviously Newcastle, after how many years have won a trophy, and domestically it goes way back. And even then, now they're looking at losing their striker to one of the
old
big teams in Liverpool. So it just that sort of epitomizes how this is.
I mean, they've won a trophy. They're in the Champions League, aren't they? And yet they can't keep hold of the player that they need.
Exactly. And also, going back to what you said about that worldwide pool, they went in for Ekatike, whatever his name is, and lost him once again to Liverpool. You understand?
So they lost everyone. They were the front runners for Mbeumo.
Yeah,
he went to Man United.
Yeah,
they were. There's about 3 other players that they went for that went elsewhere,
and they didn't get them.
They didn't get them.
Right, Danny says, we were told by Liverpool they wanted 40 mil for Kelleher. Then Brentford inquired and got him for 18. But that's obviously Leeds. Sorry. It's Liverpool. I'm thinking of Man United and as to why. I thought he would have went for more than 18.
Have they got a buyback clause on him, Geezer?
I'm not too sure. But for 18, or a sell-on clause at the you'd think they've got something more than just 18 mil, and that's it. Like, that's way too cheap.
Fucking hell.
Right, Inky says, I hope Brentford are in the bottom 3. Liverpool offered 110 mil. Sorry, we've read that. Newcastle looking at Muniz at Fulham as well. And I think Danny or Inky has pointed out that Fulham want 50 mil for him. Leon are interested in Tyler Morton. Yeah, so I don't know. I keep hearing his name, the Liverpool player. But I think, Leon are seriously interested in this Tyler Morton. I think 18 mil or something from Liverpool. But they're looking at him, the young Liverpool player. Wally, good question. And we can all answer this. Does West Ham finish above Leeds?
By about 10 spots. Easy.
10 spots. Fucking hell. That's...
Don't know. Till that window shuts, I don't know. At the moment, I don't think there'll be much in them.
Right. You look, I'm gonna give the honest answer as to what I believe. I believe that this season for West Ham is going to be a bit of a struggle. Whether that's my not 100% faith in Potter. Also, Potter doesn't have all the players that he probably needs to get the best version of Potter's tactics. And I think Leeds are going to come up with a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm. I think they're going to play some exciting matches where, you know, they might just lose at a 3-2 or a 4-3. They'll beat teams that maybe people won't expect them to beat. So I believe that Leeds will finish above West Ham. Just because of what I've seen of West Ham and the transition that we're in. And Leeds have got momentum and they are ambitious. So I think, you know, sometimes there's certain teams in the first season back, you see like when Hull came up and Hull finished like 7th, or you understand? Like I don't think Leeds are going to finish 7th, but I'm saying I just think Leeds will come with a lot of energy. Ellen Road, I think, will be somewhat of a fortress. West Ham's the London Stadium is not a fortress for us, and I think Leeds at home in the Premier League it will be. So yeah, I believe Leeds will finish above West Ham. I don't know how far above, how many points, but I think I've just got a feeling that they will finish above West Ham. But what do you think? What do you like? What's your gut feeling about the two teams? Like,
don't know. It's hard to tell. You know, so until you know exactly. If at the moment we went against each other, I think Leeds would be favourites.
Yeah.
But we haven't finished in this window yet, and it's crucial we're getting another 2-3 players, and that could make all the difference. You know, a couple of signings if they're the right signings. Like I say, you know, everyone had written off Sunderland and that, but some of the signings they've made with Granit Xhaka, I mean, that's a fantastic signing. That could make a difference to staying up and going down. Who knows? But I think it's a great signing for them.
I can't believe it.
I'd have had him for the next 2 years, Google. If that's all that you're going to get out of him, I would have done.
I think West Ham was somewhat interested. I mean, if you believe reports, West Ham was maybe somewhat interested, but I don't know how true that is. But you would hope that you were looking at players like that. But then again, to lose out to Sunderland would be like, okay, what's going on here then? Yeah, I can't believe.
Yeah, but obviously they didn't try hard enough. So, mate. But it's all about the recruitment. And at the moment, what we've got a young 20-year-old, you know, for a first team place who's not really, and I don't expect him to be really shining at the moment in a couple of pre-season games.
Yeah,
like, he's a 20-year-old geezer. For fuck's sake, you know, don't expect him to, you know, make your season 10 times better. It's not going to happen. You just hope he's going to get up to speed and do well, but it could be a long way off that yet. So that's what we brought in. We've got Carl Walker-Peters, who's really a backup to Wan-Bissaka. So we need more. And we need to unload a couple more too. So,
let's get through these comments. Isak will be Nunez's replacement. I believe so. Man United want PSG. Basically, Man United want Donnarumma. Now, why the hell would you leave PSG to go Manchester United? It can't be money. PSG are, I mean, they fell at the last hurdle in the Club World Cup, but they're probably knackered. But, you know, they're the Champions League. Why would Donnarumma pick Man United?
Maybe he just wants to try playing in the Premier League, and regardless of how shit Man United are, they've still got that pull, haven't they, with their name? They've still got it.
Crazy.
You know? I think Mbeumo myself was perfect to go to Newcastle. I thought that'd be the perfect place for it.
Yep.
And still could do 2-3 years there and still get another big move.
Yeah.
But he chose Man United.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because I said it on one of our streams that for me, he's a Newcastle United player. You know, like he would be an icon at. They would love Mbeumo up there.
Love him. He'd be loved up there, mate. But there's Isaac as well. I want out to Liverpool. Yeah, they've still got that pull with their name. As big, you know, Man United, you could probably say, probably the biggest club in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, support-wise. And
that's crazy.
They probably are. With Real Madrid, maybe. But there you go.
Inky says, how can we expect to compete with these teams that are spending over 100 million players? No chance.
You can't.
Danny says, Wally, I've got us finishing 17th. Anything else is a bonus. So a bit pessimistic, sort of. Not expecting relegation, but yeah, just about surviving. Keep it on the rumor. Yep. Danny. So I hope we are 16th. We've been linked with El Kunas from Leicester, but so have Palace. But Palace will only bid for him if they sell Eze, which is, I think Leicester won at least 25 mil for El Kunas, if that's how you pronounce it. I'm hearing Callum Wilson definitely coming to West Ham. Yeah, I'm surprised that that's not done already.
That's gone very quiet, hasn't it?
Yeah, that's
gone very quiet.
Free agent. Spurs have. That's another one. Spurs have agreed the signing of João Paulinho, so it's on loan, but then I think there's an obligation to buy. He done well at Fulham. West Ham wanted him, didn't we? And they tried to tell us 50 mil. Yeah. He went Bayern. He only made 6 Bundesliga starts last year, so he's not really in company's plans.
No, it's not worked out there, that's all. But he's a top player, guys. He's a good player.
He is. Wrexham have bought Connor Cody. I saw that on a 2-year. Is Wrexham they're in the Championship now, isn't it, Robert? And I think they've got a 2-year plan to get into the Premier League. 2 years. 2-year deal for Connor Cody. Robert and Kiefer Moore for 2 mil. They've also. They've got Kiefer Moore as well at Wrexham. Sesko, and he wants Man United. Yeah, that's the RB Leipzig striker. They haven't bought him, but are close. They haven't bought him, but are close. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. That's Connor Cody. Yeah, they haven't bought him yet, but they're close. Good evening, Big Mally. How you doing, Mally?
Yeah, boy.
How you doing, Mally? Mally, I hope you're going to join us for our the prediction show this season. Big Mally, good to see you. I think we're going to struggle in the first few games of the season. Then the pressure will be on Potter.
It could be. I think it'd be lovely. Yeah, you're going to play Sunderland. It's going to be a really tough opening game, that place up there. But if you go there and beat them, then the mood changes, doesn't it?
Yep.
Because they're going to be hard to beat at home. Especially the first game of the season.
Yeah, someone like Xhaka, that's a big signing for them. A massive signing.
It is.
Right, Danny. Oh no, we've read that already. Hey, Mally, welcome, Big Mally. I think West Ham will finish above us, but I fear for Brentford. That's Mally. So Mally, the week before. So next week is the week before the prediction show. We are just gonna go through who we feel will finish in the top 4, who will win the league, and who will finish in the bottom 5. So hopefully you can join us next week at 10 p.m. All I'm hoping to do is stay up. Yeah, I've just got a feeling Leeds are going to have a decent season.
Well, that's the ultimate. Any of them 3 teams coming up, it's the ultimate. It's to stay up. It doesn't matter whether it's 17th, 15th, or whatever. Just to stay up. It's got to be. Last 2 seasons have all gone back down. I just think this season it won't be them. I don't think that all them 3 are going back down.
Nah, not all 3. No chance. Robert says deluded. I'm not sure what's that in response to. Mally, you still doing your 70s channel with Slade and that? Big up, Freshie. First fielder, evening, Fresh. Hope you're well.
Freshie.
Glad you could join us. No, Robert, I ran out of content. Hey, champ. Through gritted teeth. I enjoy that.
Wait.
We'll join you.
Doing that much. I started off well, geezer. My first prediction, West Ham 2, Everton 1. Got it right.
Yep.
So I start with 15 points when we start the prediction. I've got 15 already.
Some people get a points deduction before the season. Geezer gets a points boost. We'll join you. That's good, Mally. You know what I was thinking as well, just whilst we was live? I think we'll name, because the lucky dip is sort of all over the place and very, very random. I think we'll name the lucky dip Peach's Lucky Dip. So we've got Peach's Lucky Dip and the Darren Higgins Trophy. So yeah, just out of respect for those 2. Right, Geezer. We got about 5 more minutes. Anybody in the chat, if you've got anything to talk about, put it in now. Geezer, anything happened in America that you're just, you normally stuff going on over there? No shock.
It's usually something.
Oh, do you know what I was going to ask you actually? Look, right here, boom. The players that are behind me, yeah, I'm going to ask you just to sum them up in a few words. So we've got Antonio. He's at the minute on my screen.
Antonio, good servant. That's
Payet was just behind me.
Fucking genius. One of the best players I've ever seen in a West Ham shirt.
Oh shit. Mo Diami.
Liked him. Thought he was a good boy.
Zamora.
A good solid championship player.
Who we got here? Tevez.
Oh, just a wonderful 3 or 4 months, mate. That was delightful. Loved it.
Noble.
Great servant for West Ham. Not the best player in the world, but fucking hell, mate. Gave everything. Love it.
Who's that? Carlton Cole.
Another solid, good striker. Weren't the greatest, but he was good for us.
Who we got next? Scott Parker.
I loved him. Thought he's a fantastic player. Great player.
Felipe Anderson. Sorry to cut you short. He was there as well.
Fucking bang average.
Di Canio. Mamma mia. He's behind me right now.
Oh, just a great iconic maverick. We love him, don't we? He had his faults and a lot of games he didn't even turn up for, but he always liked to remember the ones he did, and it was gave you some great moments.
Snodgrass.
Great, loved him. I think he's a great squad player. I think he's a great player to have in the dressing room.
Vazte. He was just there on my screen. He's not anymore.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, he was good. Without being fantastic, but I thought he was decent.
Andy Carroll.
Injury prone, but a fucking good striker. Could cause problems for every centre half in the Premier League, but couldn't keep him on the pitch long enough.
Johnny Moncur. He was there just a minute ago.
Yeah, solid, mate. Solid. Fucking hard, strong. Gave it all. Loved him.
Who we got here? I'm glad you're firing them off quickly. I love that. Who we got? That's Scott Parker again. We won't go on him. There's one. I wanted to come back. Who's that? That's the Kenyan. Right. Anyway, Ben Ayoun was also on this clip. What about your?
Yeah. Another maverick player, mate. Great feet, great touch, great skill, vision as well. Like, I thought he was a top player.
Well, thanks for that. All right. Lanzini, he'll be the last one. He's there now.
Yeah, I love Lanzini. I thought he complimented Payet so well, man. One of the reasons Payet flourished because of Lanzini's work behind him and their link-up play. It was fantastic.
Right, thanks for that, Geezer. Walking home from the kebab shop, dude. What did you buy to eat? What are you lot eating, Freshie? Looks like Solomon might be coming back. Okay, so Manos Solomon went to Spurs, obviously. Then he went.
Did he?
Yeah, like on loan or whatever. Then he went. I don't know where he went after that, but maybe he's going back to Leeds. Good player he was. Just got my Leeds home shirt, £11, great quality. Just waiting for the away shirt. Mally, yeah, like send me. Remember he had that website before. I can't remember what it was. And yeah, they do all the kits and that, but obviously for realistic prices.
I don't think many people will buy a West Ham's fucking shirt at 70 quid.
Exactly. Yeah.
Boring as fuck.
No way. Listen, I always see these things here. I would gladly spend £11, and if there's slight discrepancies, I don't give a I normally just get West Ham shirts when the season's over and they're a lot cheaper because I'm not spending those £70 on no way. No. Mally, what's that website called? I remember you said last time. How long's Geezer's known been back? It's from last week, Inky. He's on the shelf. Let me actually, I'm going to put him bigger so you look just to remember David Burrows. We got him in a swap deal with Dix. Yeah, sorry, Julian Dix. He's on here. Julian Dix. He's actually on this video. That's your last one.
Julian Dix is on it.
Yeah, he is.
Nothing to say about him. He's a fucking nutcase. It was good for us, Geezer, but Jesus Christ, some of the tackles he put in. He'd be sent off fucking every other fucking week. This new Premier League rules that we got.
Julian Dix. Solomon's injured. DH Gate. Right, I've heard of that. And do you always get what you order? Like, you don't order West Ham and then they send you fucking West Brom or is it always that you get what you're ordering, Mally? Just confirm that, please. Have you seen West Ham's third kit? I do like that. Have you seen the third kit? The navy blue, and then it's got the gold trim and all that.
Yes. The only thing I don't like about it, right, is the hammer. It's too big.
Yeah.
You've seen it. It's huge on the chest there. Yeah. I think it's just too big. It looks fucking bit naff.
See,
it's the only thing I don't like about it.
I know you're not a fan of sponsors, but I think that shirt looks better with a sponsor. I think if you take the sponsor, like because the sponsor's the white, I just think it just looks. Yeah. I prefer a sponsor on a shirt because I just think it adds more to a shirt, like from aesthetically. Yeah. You get what you're. Okay, nice one, Mally. DHK. Yeah. So that's where I wouldn't have no issue ordering stuff from them sort of things. Like, not a problem. Right, Geezer, I think we're going to wrap up because we've done an hour and 15 minutes. Next week, we'll be back. And like I said, everybody in the chat, we're going to just go through who we think will finish in the top 4, who will win the league, and maybe the bottom 5, rather than just specify who's going to get relegated. But Geezer, anything you need to say or you want to say before we do? Have you got any more watch-alongs upcoming? Because I know
I've got none planned, son. That's for sure. Not for me.
Nah. But yeah, any final words before we end?
Even though it's amazing that we do our show there, we normally get about 800 views, anything from 5 to 800, and it was like 4.7 thousand.
Oh, did you get that much
on that? Yeah, crazy, isn't it? Because it's a watch along.
Maybe you found your niche. Watch along.
No, definitely not.
You know what? That would be. My jaw would hit the ground if I see you and you didn't tell no one, and you set up your own channel and it was just you. G'day, you fucking rotten mongrels, and you're doing watch along and match report.
Yeah,
that would be fucking.
No, plus if it's a proper game as well, like I say, I don't care. Watch along with a friendly, it doesn't matter to me. But a proper game, mate, I want to watch the game. I want to enjoy it. I think, I'm not common. And plus, I start screaming and shouting, slagging everyone off.
Yeah, your channel would get banned for YouTube.
Bro, West Ham Network would be going, fuck this, get him off.
Yeah. Did you see? Yeah, that back of the shirt was the Whedon. What was it called again? Whedon. Remember, we spoke about that. Whedon something. American sponsors. Sorry. Chips from kebab shop, button mushroom curry, and chicken chow mein from Golden Horses.
That sounds a lot. I love a bit of chicken chow mein. Not in Australia, mind you, but in England, I loved it. It's different here. It's full of fucking vegetables and shit. It's crap. But I used to love just a normal chicken chow mein from a Chinese takeaway. My favourite.
Thanks, guys. No, thank you, Wally. Right, Geezer. We're going to end the stream, yeah?
Yeah, right.
Right, you lot.
Yeah, there's not much else to talk about.
No. The season will be fast upon us, so we're going to get back to Geezer's pen and paper and him not giving Robert his points and all of that and getting called out on it. But yeah. Cheers. Nice one, Danny. Mally, good to see you. And hopefully you can join us every week, especially when we start doing the show, which is obviously in 2 weeks' time. Right, you'll have a good week. The season was 2 weeks away, so we'll have a lot more.
Yeah. Did the championship start next weekend then?
I would imagine so. League One started tonight. So yeah, I think championship next week. Yeah, so you lot, we're back to business in 2 weeks. Have a good week. Take care and all of that. And we will see you next Friday at 10 p.m. Ciao.
See you later.